Hi, I'm Pearly of Pearly Delicious Travels. I love traveling the world and learning new things, particularly related to natural healing and health. My journey started when I was a teenager. I left home young, 16 to be exact, and headed from the west coast of Canada to San Francisco. It was there I discovered the most amazing 6-inch thick sandwiches filled with sprouts. I was hooked and became a vegetarian. I'll be sharing some of the stories of my journey along the way, but fast forward about 8 years, when I studied at the Hippocrates Health Institute in Boston, Massachusetts in the late 70s. There I learned about a simple yet elegant raw food diet including sprouts and microgreens and a fermented drink much like kombucha. This diet was being used as an alternative treatment to treat things like cancer and diabetes, along with many other ailments. In these precarious times we find ourselves living in now, it is advantageous to cleanse our bodies and strengthen our immune systems. Our environment is so toxic in many ways from all sectors of society, including the air, the water, the food, products we put on and in our bodies, and even the EMF, electromagnetic fields from all the devices everywhere in our society. So I want to be teaching you, showing you the elegant way that we can strengthen our immune systems, because our bodies are amazing regenerative organisms, and if we get back to nature, which some call the Eden way, and allow nature's healing frequencies through living raw plant-based foods to recalibrate our bodies, we will find ourselves in harmony with the Creator, and we can and will thrive. There are many ways and things to do in conjunction with our food, but for my part here, I want to focus on showing you a simple and stress-free way to integrate these living, life-giving foods into your lifestyle. It doesn't matter where you are at in your food journey, implementing any of the foods I will demonstrate will be of benefit and help to bring focus, clarity, calm, and healing to your body. The beautiful elegance of raw food is what I like to call it. I want to start off with showing you 3 types of seeds. The first one is sunflower. So this beautiful little black baby here, these are unhulled sunflower seeds. Now everything has to be non-GMO and organic. This here is hard wheat berries. And these are unhulled buckwheat groats. Buckwheat. So we take these seeds and we soak them first in water. For the sunflower, I'm using this tall sprouting jar here, and I'm using 3/4 of a cup, and I'm just going to pour the seeds in there. Then you just fill the jar with filtered water. Any filtered water will do. I'm actually using water from a Kangen water machine, which I can tell you more about another time, but it is a fantastic alkaline filter system that creates different alkalinities of water, from 2.5, which is strong acidic, beauty water, which is astringent for the skin, regular 7.0 water, and then a 8.5, a 9.0, and a 9.5 drinking water. It's really fantastic, and like I said, I'll tell you more about it another time, but for now, we're filling up our jar. So it looks like that, okay? And we'll just swish that around a little bit. And it's about 9 o'clock at night right now, and I'm just going to leave them to soak overnight. So now we're going to do the buckwheat groats. And this now is a 1 cupper, because the sunflower seeds are a bigger seed, and you're going to see later that they are planted in a cafeteria tray. So I put enough to spread them out evenly on the tray. So the sunflower is larger, so I used 3/4 of a cup. But now these are a little smaller, so I'm putting 1 cup, and just as before, whoops, put them into the jar. And now we're going to fill it up with water. And I'm going to fill this up. And I just shake that around a little bit. Make sure the seeds get down there into the water. And that's just going to soak overnight as well. And then in the morning, I'm going to put this lid that comes with these jars. These are very nice. You can get these in health food stores or perhaps places like Home Depot, something like that. But definitely health food stores have them, and it screws right on. And then we will pour out the water in the morning, give it a rinse, and put it at a 45-degree angle, and it will start to sprout. I'll show you that later. So we're going to do the same thing with these wheat berries. These are hard wheat berries, and I'm going to use 1 cup and pour it into the jar and do exactly the same thing. Fill it with water, swish it around, and leave it to soak overnight with the sunflower and the buckwheat groats. So there's one more thing I want to show you in this video, and what we have just soaked are called microgreens. But the next thing we're going to do is we are going to use just some sprouting seeds in a jar. And these do not use soil to sprout, which the other ones will be put in a cafeteria tray with the soil in the tray. But these are just put in a jar and rinsed with water every day until they sprout. And those are the kind of sprouts that were in that 6-inch thick sandwich I told you about in San Francisco that I fell in love with. And you know what I want to share is that I believe that organic agriculture has the power to heal our planet. That organic sprouts and microgreens have the ability to heal our bodies, and that everyone should have the opportunity to grow fresh organic food at home. And that's what I'm teaching you to do. So this I'm going to use. So also, I'm really new at this video thing, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I haven't because I've had lots of excuses because I don't know how people do it. Like, I'm one-handed holding the camera and the other hand trying to show you, the tablespoon and the seeds. So anyway, I'm doing my best, but there must be a better way than this. This is 1 tablespoon, 1 heaping tablespoon of these seeds I just showed you in the bag. And I'm just putting them into a jar, a mason jar. Now, this combination of seeds it's a blend of clover, alfalfa, radish, and mustard. Absolutely delicious. And this is from a company called Mum's Sprouting Seeds. You'll also see that the other microgreen seeds I was using, these are from Mum's as well. Whoops. This is Mum's hard red spring wheat. And this one is Mum's buckwheat hulls. These are all sprouting seeds. And this is the sunflower. And this is also from Mum's. And you can see they come in these bags like this. They're perfect for storing. You can, like, this bag will last a long time, okay? And this is a 5-pound bag here. This is five pounds, okay? And this is the hard wheat. That's going to last you quite a long time. And the same with this. This is 5 pounds. This is the buckwheat hulls. And I've got, I guess that's a 10-pound bag of the sunflower. So you can order bags in these larger amounts, which are great, and they store very well. You just store them in a cool and, dry place. And Then you have food. You have survival food. You have survival food in many ways. If we enter into lockdowns again and you can't get to the store, this is a perfect way to eat healthy and simple. It's very powerful. And no matter what's happening, this is a perfect way to either implement into your lifestyle these living raw foods. And, you know, we should all be implementing these types of foods into our bodies because they really help to make us stronger and cleanse our bodies and give us the stronger immune system that we need, as I explained earlier. So now we have our jar with the seeds in them, the sprouting seeds, and about this much water. Now actually, it is best to use like a gallon size jar or 3/4 of a gallon. This one is actually a bit small, but it's all I had on hand right now. And then I'm just gonna, you cover it with a cheesecloth, or this is just this is actually used for making seed cheeses and things. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. I have so much to show you, so much to teach you. Seed cheeses and pâtés and oh my goodness, all kinds of things. We can make raw burgers. So I just put a rubber band around here. This is also going to soak overnight, and then tomorrow we'll rinse it off, and then we just rinse it in the day, in the morning, in the evening, twice a day. And these jars stay at a 45-degree angle, and you will see the magic of them sprouting little tails until they're ready to eat. And soaking them and the sprouting releases the life force energy from the seed. When a seed is just like this, it's dormant. It's dormant. You can't just eat it like that. I mean, you can, but it's not in the really the right form to enable the body to receive the nutrition from it. So we soak it, and then it sprouts, and it's that life force sprouting forth from the seed. It's so beautiful how nature works, is designed, and then when we eat it, we are eating that life force and receiving that into our bodies, and it's so powerful and healing. So that's it for now. I want to show you one more thing. So I just want to show you briefly the cafeteria trays that we'll be planting the sprouts in. So this is just a, 14 by 18 size cafeteria tray. It's just plastic, and I got this from a company called uline.ca in Canada, ULINE. I ordered a set of 12, and they were $87 Canadian. And what we will be doing is just putting soil up to the top there, and then we will be putting our seeds, once they're soaked and sprouted a little bit, actually not sprouted, we'll put them when they're soaked, over the tray, which I'll show you next time. And this is a hot frog worm composter. It's really cool because you can use it as a stool as well. And it's a really pretty color. It's that green, so it's quite decorative. And you just get some organic soil and you put it in there, and then it's good to use some worms for composting. And I use red wigglers. There's places that you can buy the worms from, and they create worm castings. So you just put your scraps, your food scraps, in the worm castings. The worms eat that and then create a nutrient-rich compost, a powerful soil additive. So this is from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm, and it costs about $149. And harness the power of the worm.